Hello students, today we will do worksheet 51 which is based on bar graph. Till now we have learned how to represent our data in tabular form, that is in the form of tables. Now we will learn how to graphically represent our data. And by graphical representation we mean it's a method to pictorially represent our data, that is pictorial representation of our data, and bar graph is one such method of graphically representing our data. In this method we use two perpendicular lines, x-axis and y-axis, and on one axis we depict our variable and on the other axis we depict its values, and we use bars of uniform width and with the equal spacing between these bars to represent our data. So let us understand this bar graph through one example in which we are given monthly expenditure of a family, and we have to draw a bar graph to represent the given information. So now here, as you can see, this data is given in table form, that is we are given items and its corresponding expenditure. So for example, the expenditure on house rent is 3000 rupees and expenditure on food is 3400 rupees, and so on. So you can see that in the table form we cannot compare the expenditure on different items very clearly. So here the comparison is not very clear. So when we represent this information in bar graph form, you can see that how clear the comparison becomes. So first of all, what we'll do, our first step will be to draw two perpendicular lines, x-axis and y-axis. So here, as you can see, we have taken items on the horizontal line, that is x-axis, and its corresponding expenditure on y-axis, the vertical line, that is y-axis. And for taking the values on the vertical line or the y-axis, you have to take a suitable scale for the values. Here we have taken 1 unit length equals to 200 rupees. So we have to raise the height of the bar for different items according to the value of the variable, value of the item. So like house rent, for house rent you will raise the height of the bar up to the value 3000, as the expenditure on house rent is rupees 3000, and similarly the height of the bar for the food will be raised up to the value 3400, and for education it will be raised up to 800, and for electricity 400, and for transport 600, and for miscellaneous it will be raised up to 1200 rupees. So this way our bar graph will be completed, and you can now see how clear you can make the comparison between the expenditure on different items. So this is the bar graph, and now you try some examples by yourself and see that you can do it easily, and keeping in mind that the bars should be of equal width and with equal spacing between them.